So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat, and we are live. Yes, people, welcome to Boxing Media Hub. And Jam is going to introduce us onto the fight that we've got coming up. What an absolute cracker this one is, Jam. And I know Neutral is buzzing for this one.
It's the big one, mate. It's the big one. It's David Benavidez versus David Morrell Jr. This is a fantastic fight happening at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States on the Saturday, February the 1st. It's for the WBA and WBC light heavyweight titles. Both men undefeated. David Benavidez is 29-0-0 with 24 knockouts. The Mexican monster really lives up to his name. And we've got David Morrell Jr., who is 11-0-0, 9 knockouts. Who's going to win this one, lads? Come on, let us know. Let's get into it.
I'll
go with Mr. Neutral first. I think
No. I'll go last.
Oh, okay.
All I will say, Sammy, Benavidez on point. We should just pick at the comments.
Already.
Benavidez on points for Sammy. Do you know what? I disagree. I think Benavidez wins it, but I think it wins by stoppage. I think that guy is just an absolute beast. And he just seems to dismantle the majority of what he gets hold of. It's going to be one of those fights where it's going to be a chess match early on, but I just think Benavidez will break him down and stop him late. That's me. Jam,
okay.
We've got to let Neutral go last.
I'll go next, mate. To be honest, David
you haven't got a choice.
is a... Well, yeah, Neutral said he's last this time, so yeah, we don't get a choice. That's right, that's right. But yeah, David Morrell Jr. is a southpaw. He's very tricky. He's a Cuban boxer. These are always tough fighters, mate. He's very, very confident going into it. I watched the gloves off last night on PBC, and he looks very, very confident. He thinks David Benavidez is trash. He really does. He genuinely believes that he has Benavidez, the Mexican monster's number, and he thinks he's going to take him out.
How many people have thought this, though? How many people have thought that? How many people have thought that over the time?
Well, I'm sure Gavodzic fought it, you know what I mean, when he fought him at 175. Although Benavidez wasn't as impressive as normal, he still got the job done. He got the win on the UD over 12. He's also beat the likes of Bubu Andrade, who was a good fighter at his time, who everyone apparently was avoiding. You know, he went and smashed him up. He's beat the likes of Caleb Plant, David Lemieux, who was a good fighter, Anthony Durrell, Jay Leon Love. So he's been in there with some good ops. And then you move over to David Morrell Jr. He's not really fought that many good people, but his amateur pedigree and his southpaw Cuban style is what's going to cause the problems, in my opinion. Yeah. David Morrell stands a chance in this fight. Honestly, mark my words on that. He is not here to get knocked out by Benavidez in a round or two. This is a real fight. This is a big man step up for both men. I still believe, however, that David Benavidez will win this fight just on pro experience alone. I think he will. I think he'll just tie Morrell Jr. down.
Yeah.
Use a few dirty tricks like he did against Gavodzic, you know, just tangle up, just get stuck in, and I think he'll break him down. I think he will break him down, but I don't think there'll be any stoppage. I think this is going to points, and I'm going to go Benavidez. Maybe UD, maybe even closer.
Yeah, I think it's a tough one. You got two guys, but as you say, you know, two guys of that caliber. But Benavidez has had the tougher tests, hasn't he? He's had those. Yeah, he's had those challenges, hasn't he? And when you look at that list that you reeled off, there's not many people that have that sort of resume where they've beaten them.
He's still only 28 as well, bro. He's still only 28. You know what I mean?
He's still a spring chicken, isn't he? You know, so for me, as I say, he's great, but Benavidez is just a different animal. But Neutral's giving me the look, so it's over to Neutral.
The cat was touching. The cat was touching. He's ready to go. He's ready to
People flex their pecs. Neutral flexes his hat.
Here we go. firstly, you're absolutely correct. This is a fantastic fight. 175 is needed this second round of bouts to challenge the top two. Third in the world against Morrell. I can't remember what he's ranked in the world, something like 12th. But I'm looking at the styles, like you say, Cuban, beautiful footwork, that relaxed style, never looks in trouble. David Benavidez, very stand up, straight, comes forward, cuts the ring off. He's got that robotic hands up, and he just, when he gets you in range, he unleashes hell. As Caleb Plant, Demetrius Andrade, and others who have fallen before him. But Gvozdyk was the first man to take David to the trenches. Again, another
175 though.
Yeah, another Ukrainian. But this, you're going to be taken to the trenches by Beterbiev or Bevel anyway. What finer test?
If you make it to the trench.
If you make it to the front line. This is the front line where Beterbiev and Bevel are. If you can make it to that front line, getting past the guys that they beat to get there, blah, blah, blah. This is, this is that was a tough ask for him. He come through it. He come through it well. Unanimous decision. Went on to 29-0. But David Morrell, is he the Keyshawn Davis of the light heavyweight division? 11 fights. But if you look at his resume, it's actually very impressive from the very first fight. I should say the second fight. The first fight was a 6th round. He won by knockout in the first round against the 2 and 6. But from then on, he's Quentin Rankin, 15-6. Then we got Lennox Allen, 22. No defeats and a draw. Mike Gavrawski, 26-3-1. Mario Abel Cazares, 12-0-0. These guys, he's knocking out on the way. By the way, Atlantis Fox knockout, 28-2 at the time. He's 7-0 coming up into these fights. So he's progressed. Aidos Yobanusli knocked him out in the 12th round.
Round 12. I remember that. I watched that one live, yeah.
Now, well, I probably watched it with you, and I was so impressed with that. In the 12th round, he's got that strength to knock out somebody. And this is what Benavidez fans need to be careful of. Yamaguchi Falcao, 24-1-1, knocks him out in the first round. Senna Agbeko, second round knockout, who was 28-2. So when he went into the Hot Rod fight, who was 29-2, he won by unanimous decision. So he throws hands. They both throw hands. I really do like this fight. I would not like to put my mortgage on who's going to win it, because at this level, with these two guys, anything can happen. But I'll stick my neck out for Boxing Media Hub, and I'll say Benavidez majority decision, because I can see a one judge giving it a draw.
Yeah.
So would you be surprised, lads, if it did go the other way?
I wouldn't.
No, I know. I
wouldn't be that surprised,
because I think that Morrell has been undervalued for me amongst Benavidez fans. They're looking past him towards that Bevel Beterbiev winner.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous ground. So let's see February 1st, because I can't wait for this great PBC card. All in all, it's going to be a great night.
I think a lot of people, to be fair, have overlooked everyone else except for Bivol and Beterbiev, because they've been the main attraction, haven't they, for so long, that it's almost like no one else exists. So these other guys have got to fight to get the right to get in there, because those two have just been so dominant, and that's the fight everyone wants. Everyone wants to see that. It's not about anyone else. And like you say, we had the boo-boo era almost of him doing his thing, and he was a really slick.
Avoiding him.
Yeah, but he was a real slick, awkward.
Really
awkward. He was so awkward.
He was.
He used to fight down at knee level. He'd be down like this.
I remember.
And do you know what? I used to be more intrigued watching him fight, thinking, how do you hit him? He's so slimy, so awkward. But you know
awkward
what? To dismantle someone like that when they have been so awkward for so long,
and so
with
avoided.
all the questions answered, no trouble at all. And I just think, as you say, Benavidez has just got that something that just edges it for me. Yeah. As you say, as a pro, he's just had the more experienced fights. But yeah, I am buzzing for this. We're looking forward to this one, guys. Remy, brilliant as always. Thank you very much for joining us. Morrell possesses a very interesting threat early, especially. Benavidez' experience should carry him through. Totally let us know in the comments how you see this one at home. We want to hear from you guys. Hit the subscribe button and check out the rest of the content. Jam, see us out, boy.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Boxing Media Hub. As always, you've been with the three Boxing Media Hub brothers. We got Joe, we got Jams, and we got Mr. Neutral. We're bringing down this shit for you. It's all for you. We'll keep on doing it. So make sure you head over to YouTube and subscribe, and always have some of this.
Have some of this. Take
God
care.
Bless y'all.
All right. Something just made me giggle. See you in a bit.
So it's good.